Celtic Myths and Legends by T.W. Rolleston, Chapter 8. Myths and Tales of the Cymry. The Saga in Wales. From the continent, and especially from Brittany, the story of Arthur came back into Wales, transformed and glorified. The late Dr. Heinrich Cymry, in one of his luminous studies of the subject, remarked that in Welsh literature we have definite evidence that the South Welsh prince, Rhys ap Tudor, who had been in Brittany, brought from thence in the year 1070 of the Vulgar Era the knowledge of Arthur's Round Table to Wales, and where, of course, it had hitherto been unknown. And Culture de Gegenwart 1:9. And many Breton lords are known to have followed the banner of William the Conqueror in England. And L'Aubigny Histoire de Bretagne has that. The introducers of the saga into Wales found, however, a considerable body of Arthurian matter of a very different character already in existence there. Besides the traditions of the historical Arthur, the Dux Bellorum of Nennius, there was the Celtic entity Artaeus, is probably reminiscent of this entity, whom we meet with under the name of Arthur in the only genuine Welsh Arthurian story we possess, the story of Cilhwch and Olwen in the Mabinogion. Much of the Arthurian saga, derived from Crestin and other continental writers, was translated and adapted in Wales, as in other European countries, but, as a matter of fact, it made a later and lesser impression in Wales than almost anywhere else. It conflicted with existing Welsh traditions, both historical and mythological. It was full of matter entirely foreign to the Welsh spirit, and it remained always in Wales something alien and unassimilated. Into Ireland it never entered at all. These few introductory remarks do not, of course, profess to contain a discussion of the Arthurian saga, a vast subject with myriad ramifications, historical, mythological, mystical, and what not, but merely intended to indicate the relation of that saga to genuine Celtic literature, and to explain why we shall hear so little of it in the following accounts of Cymric myths and legends. It was a great spiritual myth which, rising from the composite source above described, overran all the continent, as its hero was supposed to have done in armed conquest, but it cannot be regarded as a special possession of the Celtic race, nor is it at present extant, except in the form of translation or adaptation in any Celtic tongue. Now, yes, historicity matters, but in cases like this, perhaps the most important thing is to be found in the meaning and the function that it has served in the societies that had such tales.